Body dysmorphia. Man, is it real? Is it a real thing? Or is it something induced by the culture? Well, we're going to explore that right now on The Hard Truth. Let's get into it. I think this is an interesting question because I get it quite often. And being somebody that grew up being teased and bullied because I had red hair, crooked teeth, and a crooked nose, I found myself with body dysmorphia. I was a skinny kid. I was somebody that just really was kind of miserable in my young years because I was always picked on. But today's body dysmorphia seems to be coming from a different location than a bunch of kids being bullied. And I say that because of in this age of political correctness, we're not allowed to bully people, although I'm not foolish enough to think it doesn't happen. But in this day and age, we have more kids with body dysmorphia than I've ever seen. YouTube is a cesspool of kids with body dysmorphia. Kids that are great looking kids, but kids that feel like they have to stay lean all the time or they don't measure up. You have kids making videos with millions of followers, and these kids don't even know who they are, much less where they're going in life, and yet they can't decide if they want to bulk or if they want to keep staying lean or if they want to take steroids or if they want to stay natural. And so while I think a lot of that is for the effect of YouTube, I truly think YouTube has become a cesspool of kids training kids. You see, the difference back in our day is you still had to grow up. And you still had to become a man. And now these kids don't have to become men. There's no responsibility really laid on them like it was back then. A kid becomes a national sensation on YouTube when he's 17 years old or 18 years old. And he has no responsibility. At that point, he doesn't know what real life is even like. His body dysmorphia doesn't come from the usual suspects like we used to see, but they come now from social pressures that they can't seem to handle. Now, I am not telling you that these kids are making conscious decisions to be this way. What I am telling you is they're growing up in a climate, in a culture, in an atmosphere where people are reactors to what is being pumped out in the media. And everybody is being sold down the tube because there is a presence in the world that wants to take this world down the tube. Guys, whether you believe it or not, you have an enemy called the devil who hates the human race. He hates you. You're an image bearer of God, and he wants to destroy that in you. He does not like you. The Bible says he wants to steal, kill, and destroy everybody. That includes you. But if you look at these young men who, honestly, man, I see video after video, and I wasn't even paying attention to this stuff, but I get so many people that email me comments and ask me questions about these kids that honestly, when I go and really start to look at them, I just see a bunch of kids that are confused. A bunch of kids that don't know where they're going. They have no idea how they're going to get there. And so my question to all of these kids, all of them, whether it's the Trend Twins, Eubanks, any of them, you name the kid out there, where are you going in 5 years? What's the end game to all of this stuff? What's the saturation point of all of this? You see, I started this YouTube channel with ministry in mind. I saw where I was at, and I saw where I needed help. And so my channel was started out of what I thought a need was. It wasn't started out of vanity. It wasn't started out of me wanting to get millions of followers to look and adore me. Guys, anybody that knows me knows I wasn't the guy in the gym that you would see standing there posing all the time. I wasn't the guy constantly wearing tank tops or taking my shirt off or dropping my drawers. I wasn't that guy. I wasn't the guy when all my friends wanted to go to the beach that wanted to go there. I was in the gym. I was a true gym rat. The old school, sweat it out, grind it out. You get on stage once or twice a year to show off all of your hard work. But now you have kids that live not in reality, but you have kids that have full-blown gyms in their million-dollar homes because they become wealthy on YouTube. And they stand there and they flex and they pose in the mirror with zero accountability in life, zero perspective on life. And they're making decisions, million-dollar decisions, some of them based on no life experience. Is body dysmorphia real? Well, I think it's a socially induced dilemma. I do not think that it's a disease like some people want you to think. I do think it is a social construct that has been made by man, and it has been pushed for years and years, and now it has gotten so far and so out of hand, I truly wonder where it will end. So let me ask you, you're here, you're watching, this title interested you, so I want to ask you, in the comments below, tell me, where's this thing going? What drives these kids? If you have an opinion different than mine, I want to hear it. Because I promise you, I will answer you back, because this is something that I'm working through in my head, because I have influence with a lot of guys that are very young that are trying to go into this sport, and I know where I think they should go. But I know one thing is I constantly push them to real life, real decisions. I get them to make decisions on actual issues that face us in everyday real life. These kids are so insulated that I truly don't think they know what life is all about. Not at all. So in the comments below, tell me what you think. Is dysmorphia real? Is it a condition in the head? Is it some sort of psychological thing that is dealt with? Or is it a social construct? Is it something that has been induced by the culture, and now we are developing kids that are so far out in left field, so far out of reality, that they don't even know where they are? Tell me, what do you think? Like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. You know what? Sometimes the truth is hard, and today, you just got a dose of the hard truth about bodybuilding, steroids, and oh yeah, fitness guys. We'll see you next time.